My precious child. You may not see it yet, but I am preparing a table of blessings for you, even in the presence of those who have stood against you. My favor will shine so brightly upon your life that no one will be able to deny it. When others question your strength or your worth, they will see my hand lifting you high, not for your glory, but so that all will witness what I can do through a heart that trusts in me. The plans I have for you are not empty hopes. They are rich with purpose, soaked in goodness, and destined for victory. I don't ask you to understand every twist in the road, I ask you to trust me on the journey. Listen for my voice. Walk in faith. Obey, even when it's hard. Be patient, even when answers seem delayed. You are not forgotten, not even for a second. You are seen, you are known, and you are deeply, eternally loved. So today, let not your heart be troubled. Let go of the burdens you've carried like a backpack full of fear and control. I never asked you to walk this road alone. Lay every concern at my feet. I'm not just your God, I am your Father. A Father who cares, who understands, who is always working for your good, even when the path ahead is unclear. Every sunrise I give you is a gift, and I desire that you live it with peace, not worry. Worry drains your spirit, clouds your joy, and makes your heart heavy. I didn't design you to carry that weight. I designed you to rest in my love and walk in the confidence of my promises. Even when doubts creep in, remember this, I have never failed you, and I never will. Take this moment and breathe in my presence. Feel my spirit calming your storm. You don't need to control what's beyond your reach. Give it to me. And in doing so, you will discover what true freedom feels like. Not the kind that the world gives, but the peace that surpasses all understanding, a peace that anchors your soul even in chaos. I have not come to burden you, but to lift you. I'm not here to condemn your missteps or shame you for your struggles. I came to be with you. To walk beside you. To be your refuge when the winds blow strong, and your healer when the pain runs deep. I am for you. I am with you. And I'm not going anywhere. My child. When the weight of life presses in and your strength feels like it's slipping through your fingers, I want you to remember something unshakable, I am near. Not distant. Not detached. I'm not watching from afar hoping you figure it out. I'm walking right beside you, holding you up when your knees grow weak, and whispering peace into your chaos. You may not always feel my presence, but I have never left you. I see every tear that falls in silence. I hear the cries you dare not speak aloud. Even when you feel invisible to the world, you are fully seen by me. Every sigh, every moment of confusion, every pang of doubt, I gather them like treasures. Nothing about your pain is overlooked. Nothing is wasted. You weren't meant to carry this alone. I created you with a need for me. Not because you are weak, but because life without my presence would never satisfy the depth of your soul. And I'm not ashamed of your need. I welcome it. I cherish your vulnerability when you bring your fears, your failures, your frustrations to me. Come as you are, not fixed, not polished, not perfect. Just real. Let me be your hiding place. The world demands strength, performance, and perfection. But I offer rest. In my presence, you don't have to prove anything. There is no performance here, only peace. My embrace is where shame dissolves, and hope is reborn. When you feel like no one understands you, know that I do. I understand not just your words, but the thoughts behind them. I feel what you feel, and I carry what you can't. That ache in your heart. I know it. That question you've been too afraid to ask. I've already heard it. And I am not offended by your doubts, I am drawing you closer through them. I know there are days when your soul feels tired. Not just physically, but spiritually and emotionally worn thin. That's when I want you to come and rest in me. Not just in the quiet moments, but in the noise too. Invite me into your commute, your kitchen, your everyday routine. You don't need a perfect setting to meet me. You just need a willing heart. There is no fear in my love. So let go of the fear that keeps whispering that you're not enough. Let go of the shame that tries to silence your prayers. I do not define you by your worst day, and I will never withdraw my love when you fall short. My mercy runs deeper than your mess. My grace is stronger than your guilt. I see the heaviness you carry and the way you've tried to be strong for everyone else. But today, let me be strong for you. Let me hold you. You've done enough in your own strength, now it's time to lean into mine. I am not disappointed in you. I'm delighted by your desire to keep going, even when it's hard. So draw close to me. Not just with words, but with your heart. Let my love remind you who you are, not forgotten, not broken beyond repair, but chosen, redeemed, and wholly embraced. You are mine. Beloved. Now that your heart has grown still and your spirit is leaning into mine, I want to remind you of something sacred. You were made for more than survival. You were designed with intention, knit together not just to exist, but to thrive in my purpose. Before you took your first breath, I wrote your name on my heart. Not with ink, but with eternal love, unshakable, unchanging, and unstoppable. You are not a mistake. Your life is not random. Even the seasons that felt like setbacks have been shaping something beautiful within you. Every time you stood back up when life pushed you down, every time you chose to believe when fear tried to silence your faith, I saw it. I celebrated it. And I am using it. There's a reason why the enemy has fought so hard to distract you, to discourage you, to make you question your worth. He sees what I've planted inside you, a calling too great to be crushed, a light too radiant to be hidden. The gifts within you are not small. The dreams I placed in your heart are not unreachable. They are divine blueprints waiting for the right moment to unfold. Do not despise the waiting. The stillness is not a punishment, it is a preparation. When the soil seems dry, the roots grow deeper. In the delay, I am strengthening you, refining your vision, and positioning every detail of your life with care. You haven't been overlooked. You've been set apart. I know the voices that try to tell you otherwise, the ones that echo past failures, amplify your insecurities, and compare your progress to others. But those voices are not mine. My voice calls you beloved. My words declare you chosen. I don't ask for perfection, I ask for persistence. You don't need to have all the answers. You just need to keep walking with me. There are dreams that have been sleeping inside you, waiting for my breath to awaken them. And I'm breathing even now. The very things you thought were buried are coming back to life. Your faith is not in vain. Your prayers have not vanished into silence. I've gathered every one, and my timing is unfolding in ways you cannot yet comprehend. So stand tall, not in pride, but in promise. Lift your gaze above the noise, above the doubt, and see what I see in you, resilience, grace, and the heart of a warrior. Yes, the path ahead will have battles, but victory is your inheritance. You are more than a survivor. You are an overcomer. I will go before you, clearing obstacles, lighting your path, and shielding you from what you never even knew tried to come against you. I am not only your savior, I am your shepherd. I lead you beside still waters, even when the world around you rages. Stay close to me, and I will show you wonders you've never imagined. Let this be the moment you stop shrinking back. Let it be the day you say yes, not to fear, but to faith. You were never meant to blend in. You were born to shine. I've called you out for such a time as this. And I will be with you every step of the way. My child. As you step into this next part of the journey, remember, just because you cannot see what's ahead, doesn't mean I've stopped moving. I never sleep. I never withdraw my hand. When you feel surrounded by uncertainty, I am already at work behind the curtain of your circumstances, weaving together beauty from brokenness, purpose from pain, and clarity from confusion. Yes, I know how weary you've grown. You've tried to stay strong, to keep smiling, to press forward when it feels like the ground beneath you is shifting. But I need you to know, you were never meant to hold it all together on your own. It is in the moments when you have nothing left that I do my most powerful work. I am not threatened by your weakness. In fact, I dwell in it. My strength is perfected there. You've asked me to move, to speak, to answer, and I have. Maybe not in the ways you expected, but always in ways that align with your greatest good. My silence is not absence. My delay is not denial. When the answers seem slow, it's because I am aligning things you can't yet see. I'm preparing people, opening doors, softening hearts, and setting the scene for miracles that are far greater than what you imagined. There's more healing to be done, not just around you, but within you. I see the scars you try to hide. The memories that resurface when you're alone. The questions that whisper, will this ever get better? My answer is yes. Not just a shallow, momentary fix, but deep restoration. From the inside out. I didn't come to place a bandage over your soul, I came to make you whole. Let me heal what others broke. Let me speak where voices once shamed you. Let me restore what life tried to take away. You are not beyond repair. You are not too far gone. In my hands, nothing is wasted, not your pain, not your past, not even your failures. I redeem it all. When the night feels long, hold tight to my promises. When doubt creeps in, return to my truth. You are not abandoned in the dark, I am the light that walks with you through it. I won't let you drown in sorrow. I'm lifting you, one breath at a time, until you find your footing again. And yes, I see the tears you cry when no one's watching. I catch each one. They are not weakness, they are evidence of a heart that still believes, still hopes, still longs for me. And that is beautiful to me. You are not disqualified because you struggle. You are cherished through the struggle. Let go of the timeline you've built in your mind. Trust mine instead. You are not behind. You are right on schedule. I am shaping you for something more eternal than instant relief. I'm building a faith that stands when feelings fade, a peace that holds firm when storms roll in. So breathe. Stay grounded in me. Let your roots grow deep in my word. Speak to me in the quiet. Worship me in the waiting. And never forget, if I've promised it, I will bring it to pass. Not a single word I've spoken over your life will return void. You are being prepared, refined, and strengthened. Not for just any life, but for a life of purpose, power, and joy. You may not feel it yet, but your story is unfolding, and I am writing every line with love. My dear one. Even as you wait, even as your heart wrestles with what's unseen, know this truth, you're closer than you think. The threshold of breakthrough is not far. What you've been walking through has not been wasted, it's been building something strong within you. Quietly, steadily, I've been laying foundations that will support the weight of the blessing to come. You've walked through fire and not been consumed. You've stood in storms and remained standing. These moments weren't meant to destroy you, they were meant to reveal me. In every struggle, I've been faithful. In every delay, I've been present. In every silent space, I've been speaking to your spirit, even if your ears couldn't yet hear. Now, I want you to take a breath and recognize the ground beneath your feet. This place, though it may feel like a wilderness, is holy. Because I am here. And when I am present, even deserts bloom. What looks like barrenness is already stirring with new life. But hear me clearly, child, this is not just about what I'm doing for you. It's also about what I'm doing through you. Your faith, your trust, your obedience, they are not only shaping your journey, they are planting seeds for others. Your life is a living message, a light shining in a dark world. People are watching, not for perfection, but for hope. And when they see you lean into me, even when nothing makes sense, they glimpse my glory. Your surrender is powerful. Your consistency in the quiet is louder than any platform. When you speak words of encouragement, when you choose kindness, when you love without condition, you're reflecting me. You're changing lives in ways you can't always see. Don't underestimate the ripple effect of your faithfulness. I know there are days when you question if your prayers are making a difference, if your sacrifices are seen, if your persistence matters. They do. They are. I see every effort. I treasure every step forward. Nothing is hidden from my view, and nothing goes unnoticed by my heart. There are blessings I've prepared specifically for this next season, doors you didn't knock on that will swing wide open. Opportunities shaped to fit your calling. Relationships that will refresh you, not drain you. Resources you didn't even know you needed, already on their way. But these gifts aren't rewards for performance, they are responses to trust. Keep walking in step with me. Don't rush ahead. Don't mimic someone else's path. What I've prepared for you is unique, sacred, and beautiful in its own time. Guard your heart from distraction. Don't compare your pace to others. You are not late. You are being led. And as you go, I will keep reminding you, you are loved deeply, not because of what you do, but because of who you are. My love isn't measured by your progress, nor diminished by your hesitation. It is constant, fierce, and unwavering. You are mine. You've always been mine. So move forward, not in fear, but in freedom. You don't need to prove anything to me. I chose you long before you ever chose me. And I will finish the work I started in you. Not just for your benefit, but for generations to come. You are the beginning of a blessing that will overflow into lives far beyond your own. Beloved. Now that you've come this far, now that your spirit has leaned into my truth and your heart has grown softer in my presence, I want you to know, this is not the end. This is the beginning of something sacred. You've endured much, but what lies ahead will be filled with wonder. I'm not finished with your story. In fact, the most meaningful chapters are still being written. I have placed eternity in your heart. That's why the things of this world will never fully satisfy you. You were created for something more than the temporary victories, more than earthly success. Your soul was designed to dwell with me, to walk in step with my spirit, to carry my glory into every place you go. I want you to wake each morning not with dread, but with expectation. I want you to rise with hope that is unshakable, not because of perfect circumstances, but because of an unchanging promise, I am with you. My presence goes before you, surrounds you, and lives within you. There is nowhere you'll go that I haven't already prepared. When darkness whispers lies, silence it with my truth. When fear claws at your thoughts, speak my promises aloud. When doubt tries to take root, remind your heart of my track record, how I've brought you through every trial, carried you when you had no strength, and loved you through every valley. You are not defined by your wounds. You are not a reflection of past mistakes. You are not stuck. You are redeemed. Forgiven. Empowered. My mercy renewed you this morning. My grace is sufficient for this moment. And my power will carry you into every victory ahead. Yes, you may still face opposition. Life will still bring challenges. But remember, you don't fight alone. I have assigned angels to guard your path. I have filled you with my spirit. And I have equipped you with everything you need for the journey ahead. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to stay connected to me. Continue to make space for me, not out of obligation, but because your soul finds rest in my presence. Let our time together be the source of your strength. In the quiet, I will keep speaking. In the stillness, I will keep healing. Let me be your home, your hiding place, your source of joy. And when you fall, because sometimes you will, I will not turn away. I will pick you up. I will wipe your tears. I will whisper again, you're still mine. Nothing can separate you from my love. Not your past, not your doubts, not even your silence. I remain. I pursue. I protect. You were created to reflect my light. Your life is a living testimony of my faithfulness. And what I am building through you is not just for today, it is for generations to come. Your prayers will shape legacies. Your faith will influence hearts you've never even met. The seeds you've sown in tears will produce a harvest of joy. So go forward with courage, not because the road is easy, but because I walk it with you. You are clothed in strength. Surrounded by favor. Carried by grace. And crowned with purpose. Let this be your declaration: I will not quit. I will trust. I will follow, even when the path is unfamiliar. Because my God is faithful. And He is not finished with me. This is only the beginning.